Streaming live now on News8000.com. You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now, this weekend.
Good evening and thank you for watching News 8 Now this weekend. I'm Allison Fergit. Mount La Crosse hosted their annual adaptive ski event today. The event gives people with disabilities a chance to hit the slopes. With the help of staff members, participants were able to ski down the mountain. Sit-down skis were also provided for people that struggle to stand. The National Squirrel Association and the YMCA helps put on the event every year. They say it's great to see people come out that might not normally get the chance to ski.
You think of skiing in general, it's not the easiest sport. So this allows them to do things that maybe they wouldn't be able to do if they didn't have this opportunity that Mount La Crosse and NASA gives to us.
If you're interested in participating in a future adaptive ski event, you can reach out to Mount La Crosse or the YMCA. The 47th annual La Crosse Sports Show came to an end today. Vendors with the best of hunting, fishing, boating, and camping gear had booths set up for this year's show. Plenty of ideas for vacations, boat rentals, and campgrounds were also available for attendees to check out.
Well, the fun part about the sunset setting a little bit later in the day is now we get to see all the birds going crazy on our city cam. We have a tail feather. There we go, sitting up there right now. He's kind of poking through. If we wait a little bit longer, we might see him go crazy. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna do it. They're going crazy a little bit. Don't have any crazy birds in Eau Claire there, but it is very chilly. A lot of nice, fresh snow on the ground. We do have some more snow on the way coming up tomorrow. Eau Claire looking like they'll be staying out of that round of snow though, but they definitely have enough to share across the area. Here's what your evening's looking like. Very chilly out there. We'll have mostly clear skies going into the night. That's really going to help tamper those temperatures down even more as we go into the morning hours. Already getting into the single digits in Eau Claire as we go into the late evening hours. Good news is the winds are really going to stay light, so we won't have to be worrying about major wind chill factors going into the next few days. We'll have similar temperatures that we felt today as we go into tomorrow, but we do have that light snow coming in the evening hours, mainly for areas south of I-90. The main story of the week is definitely going to be those chilly temperatures. We're going to stay below normal for what seems to be the near future, but I'll have all the details coming up in a little bit.
Love to see that bird come in.
Yeah, it's very
fly,
fun.
Eagles fly today for the Super Bowl.
It
was hard though. Came in right before the show. It was hard to not laugh as it started, but thank you, Nicole. Valentine's Day is right around the corner, and a special market made it easier to find the perfect gift for your sweetheart. Today, La Crosse's Pettibone Resort hosted the Valentine's Makers Market. The event featured local vendors offering handmade unique gifts and treats. One of the market's organizers says they focus on having a variety of items.
We really try to make a very diverse offering, so you're going to see every single vendor has different things that they bring to the table. You're not seeing the same thing twice here.
The Makers Market was free and featured more than 20 local vendors. Burns says the market always supports a different local charity. This time they collected donations for the Center Seven Rivers LGBTQ Connection. The remains of all 10 people killed in an Alaska plane crash have been recovered. The plane had been traveling from Unalakleet to Nome on Thursday when it went missing. It was found crashed on Friday. All 9 passengers and the pilot were found dead, making it one of the deadliest plane crashes in the state in 25 years. Authorities say crews are still working on recovering the aircraft. The ice float the plane landed on is creating difficult conditions for recovery crews. The U.S. government's headquarters for the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau is closing down this week. Bureau employees were abruptly informed that the watchdog agency's Washington, D.C. headquarters will not be open for the week. Workers and contractors were instructed to work remotely. No reason was stated for the sudden closure, but the move comes days after Elon Musk tweeted out CFPB RIP with a tombstone emoji. As President Trump begins a new week in his efforts to remake the federal government, he's expected to make sports history today by becoming the first sitting commander-in-chief to attend the Super Bowl. Willie James Inman reports from West Palm Beach, Florida.
Tonight, President Donald Trump is set to become the first sitting president to attend the Super Bowl. Trump says he'll announce on Monday that the United States will impose 25% tariffs on all steel and aluminum imports, including from Canada and Mexico.
Any steel coming into the United States is going to have a 25% tariff.
Trump's stop in New Orleans begins a new week as his administration undertakes a dramatic overhaul of the federal government. With the help of billionaire Elon Musk, Trump is putting multiple departments and agencies under the cost-cutting microscope. The president spoke about the initiatives, several of which are being challenged in court.
We're talking about fraud, waste, abuse. And when a president can't look for fraud and waste and abuse, we don't have a country anymore.
So far, more than 65,000 federal workers have taken the Trump administration's proposed buyout, according to the U.S. Office of Personnel Management. The administration's intense focus on USAID is sparking debate between Republicans and Democrats.
I certainly think the government is far too big, far too bloated, and we're on a path now to start to see it shrink. This is a first step only, but we're moving in the right direction.
We are seeing an executive branch that has decided that they are no longer going to abide by the Constitution in honoring in the creation of the agencies, in their role in deciding where money is allocated.
In addition, the Trump administration reportedly has ordered the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau to halt almost all of its work. That, in effect, shutters the agency that was created to protect consumers after the 2008 financial crisis and subprime mortgage lending scandal. Willie James Inman, CBS News, West Palm Beach, Florida.
Well, if you are planning on taking Monday off because of the Super Bowl, you have company. USA Today is reporting on a new poll that found that more than 22.5 million people across the U.S. plan to miss work. That's up 40% from a year ago. But researchers also found that only 2% said they plan to call in sick, while another 2% say they plan to ghost their employer and just not show up. Coming up, a look at the month of January job report. Plus, why raising backyard chickens won't save you money amidst high egg prices. That's next.
You're thinking about new windows and doors. I've been thinking about new windows and doors for over 40 years. You're thinking about the best window at the best price. I'm thinking about the best window at the best price for you. The best quality, installed by professional installers at a fair price. If you're planning new windows and doors, you owe it to yourself to contact the Boardstore Home Improvements for a prompt free estimate. You'll be glad you did. Contact us today.
Around here, neighbors come together to make each other better. We're taking the same approach with healthcare. Gunderson Health System and Bellin Health have come together to form Amplify Health, giving you more of what's important in healthcare. More caring, more listening, more to feel good about on your way to feeling better. Overall, just a little more heart. Amplify Health by Gunderson. A little empathy changes everything.
T-Mobile is very reliable.
It's always nice to know that T-Mobile has us covered.
I love the fact that my family and I, we can stay connected just about anywhere we want to go.
My network is my lifeline.
T-Mobile keeps you connected on America's largest and fastest 5G network. And right now, get 4 free smartphones and 4 lines for $25 per line when you switch.
It's better over here.
The Sparta Innovation STEM Academy, recognized as Wisconsin's #1 charter middle school, has open enrollment until March 31st for incoming 6th graders. Enroll now in meaningful applications of science, technology, engineering, and mathematical concepts. The Sparta Innovation STEM Academy, located in Meadowview Middle School, provides a teacher-led, inquiry, problem-based learning environment. Learn more at www.isasparta.com.
Expect more from News 8 Now. Thanks for watching.
The economy added fewer jobs than expected in January, but the overall labor market remains strong. A government report finds employers brought on 143,000 jobs last month. Numbers for November and December were revised higher, and that helped push the unemployment rate down to 4%. With the price of eggs soaring, some may be tempted to raise chickens to supply their own eggs at home. However, that's easier said than done. Madison resident Jennifer Limbaugh started raising chickens 6 years ago so she could locally source her own eggs. While she says there are many benefits like healthier eggs, the endeavor comes with a lot of responsibility and still a high price tag.
It makes us happy knowing that our girls are really well taken care of, but I can't say that we're saving money by having chickens and feeding them ourselves.
The Wisconsin Farmers Union says a chicken coop can run several hundreds of dollars. It also takes 5 to 6 months before chicks can even lay eggs. Millions of baked goods are being pulled off the shelves over listeria concerns. It's a variety of donuts, cinnamon sticks, crullers, and fritters manufactured by the pastry wholesaler FGF Brands. While the recall was initially issued on January 7th, it was upgraded to Class 2 on Wednesday. The FDA did not specify the next steps for consumers. Appliance maker LG is recalling nearly 500,000 electric stoves with front knobs. The Consumer Product Safety Commission says accidental contact can activate the knobs, posing a fire hazard. So far, there have been reports of 28 fires with 8 minor injuries and 3 pets were killed. Owners are being told to contact LG. Powerful winter storms hit parts of the U.S. overnight. A look at the storms and the cities affected after the break.
And we have a couple light snow chances scattered in the week in front of us. We have one coming up just tomorrow evening. I'll have all the details on it coming up right after the break.
Ho-Chunk Gaming Wisconsin invites you to experience the thrill of gaming like never before. With 6 locations across the state, there's something for everyone. Whether you're a slots enthusiast, a poker pro, or prefer the excitement of table games, we've got you covered. Plus, indulge in delicious dining options, live entertainment, and exclusive promotions that add even more excitement to your visit. Come join the fun at Ho-Chunk Gaming Wisconsin.
We're starting the new year with our biggest sale of the year at Interior Designs Holman. All our carpets are on sale, so you'll save money and get more for free. Free measuring and estimating at your home. Free furniture moving, even that heavy couch and king-size bed. Free removal of your old carpet and padding, and we'll recycle it. Free life of carpet labor warranty for as long as you own the carpet. All at the lowest prices of the year and 12 months no interest financing. Save money and get more for free during the biggest carpet sale of the year going on now at Interior Designs Holman.
Welcome to Luther High School. We'd like to give you a glimpse into what your child will experience here. Smaller class sizes, focusing on their needs. Exploration of the arts. Students working together. At Luther High School, you'll find a community building a foundation for the future and a family for life. For more information or to schedule a visit, go to lutherhigh.org or find us on Facebook at We Love Luther.
As head of criminal appeals, Susan Crawford had one job: keep a convicted rapist behind bars. Yet Crawford didn't bother filing the appeal in time, letting the rapist walk free. The victim, already scarred beyond measure, called Crawford's negligence utterly disgusting. Traumatized by Crawford's disregard for justice, her criminal coddling record is an injustice to us all.
A powerful winter storm pummeled parts of the Midwest and Northeast this weekend, dumping several inches of snow in some areas, and more snow is in the forecast this week. Jen Sullivan has details on the winter weather that walloped several states.
Millions of people in the Northeast digging out of the snow Sunday after a powerful winter storm pummeled much of the region. Busy New York City streets blanketed in white. Parts of the city getting more than 3 inches of snow, according to the National Weather Service. Preliminary snow totals show some areas in New York and other states got more than 8 inches of snow. But parts of the Great Lakes region saw even more.
We did have one spot in upstate New York that topped out at 14 inches of snow.
And while adults spent the morning cleaning up the mess, kids were having fun playing in it. This system that dumped several inches of snow and ice across much of the East Coast first hit the Midwest Saturday. Parts of the Twin Cities seeing as much as 8 inches of snow.
The secret is to stay moving. You can't stop moving or else you get cold.
St. Paul, Minnesota had so much snow that residents were helping each other clear the sidewalks and walkways.
Some of us will
probably be out shoveling 6 or 7 houses this weekend, right? Just to try to meet the need. It would be really great if we had more people volunteer.
The winter weather isn't done yet. 3 more storms are expected in the east in the upcoming week, expecting to bring more snow to some of the areas already impacted this weekend. In New York, I'm Jen Sullivan reporting.
And here in the Coulee region, we saw some of that snow. It sounds like more snow is on the way, Nicole.
Yes, we do have a couple snow chances coming up. The first is actually going to come tomorrow evening already, although it's looking light and only really impacting part of our area. So tonight we're staying on the chillier side, very similar to what we saw last night. A lot of single digits out there for our lows, 8 degrees in La Crosse, -1 in Eau Claire, getting below 0 again for areas north of I-94. And then tomorrow's highs, again, fairly comparable to what we saw today. Many of us staying in those low 20s out there for the highs and then staying in the teens again for areas north of I-94. For most of the day, we're going to start off on the sunnier side, but then we'll see some clouds moving in ahead of some light snow that's coming into the area. Hasn't been very often this year that areas south of I-90 have gotten to pick up snow while everybody else is left in the dust, but we're actually going to see that tomorrow. As you can see, going into the later evening hours, around 7 p.m., we can start to see some of those snow showers moving in, really staying to the far southern portions of our area, well south of I-90, and that'll really be out of the area as we go into the late evening hours. The snow is associated with a cold front, so it's going to make it pretty chilly for the next few days afterwards. As you can see, a lot of clearing behind that system as it moves on out. This is in the early overnight period, so we still have a couple of more hours of cooling behind this, and Ladysmith is already sitting at -10 at 2 a.m. So very cold as we go into Tuesday morning and for the next few days after that as well. Here's a look at the snow accumulation again. A very light system, possibly picking up 1 inch in some locations. That 1 to 2 inch range is really pushing it. 2 inches would really be on the high end, so really the most we're expecting for our area to pick up is around 1 inch maximum. A lot of that heavier amounts are really staying further down into Iowa. But here's that colder weather that we have coming with that cold front. Here's those lows going into Tuesday morning, -8 in Eau Claire. Most of the area really going to be staying near 0 or will be getting below it, and that's going to be the trend going for the next few days as well. We're going to feel it in our highs too. Here's Tuesday's highs, staying in the low teens out there, areas north of I-94 staying in the single digits, and this is basically what we're expecting for the next few days after we go into Tuesday. Really for the rest of the work week, we'll have a brief warm up going into next weekend, but really it's looking like we're going to be staying below average for quite some time now. Average at this time of year, we're actually seeing our average highs starting to rise up a little bit. Average high of 30 degrees in La Crosse, but we're staying well below that for the rest of the week. Going in, here's Tuesday, that first cold day, 13 degrees for that high, and then really staying in the low teens out there for the rest of the days ahead. So a cold week ahead of us. We have another chance for snow coming up as we go into Wednesday evening, but that chance is really looking to stay south of I-90 as well. And then going into Friday and Saturday, that's another chance for maybe more of an area-wide snowfall, but of course it has to come right on Valentine's Day. So we're gonna have to monitor that, and if you have any date plans, definitely gonna want to maybe make a date with the shovel. We'll see. I don't know if it'll be that much, but we're gonna have to see.
All good stuff to keep in mind. Thank you, Nicole. And coming up next in sports, the latest on Giannis and his calf injury, plus the Bucks in action taking on the 76ers. Cade is in next.
Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions, your choice for quality, affordable windows, installed by our experienced team. Contact us or stop into our showroom today for your free estimate.
Brad Schimmel let thousands of rape kits sit untested for years.
While rapists walked free and victims waited for justice. Take it from a sheriff. A sheriff.
A cop. Brad Schimmel's too extreme for the Supreme Court.
All right, everybody. I know it's easy to forget things, but we don't want you to miss this new deal from US Cellular. Get the new Samsung Galaxy S25 Plus on us and stay a step ahead with Galaxy AI.
Ooh, I can save enough to buy a gift for my understanding wife.
Sorry, I'm late. Ooh, that's a great deal. I have a facial. This was fun.
Oh, come on. You have flowers?
Get the new Samsung Galaxy S25 Plus with Galaxy AI on us. US Cellular, built for us.
It's amazing all the work that goes into growing this little guy.
The research you've done over the past decades is critical to grow a good quality crop.
The UW-Madison has developed light casts to help farmers manage leaf blight before it takes root in potato fields.
I can't really overstate how important that is.
What's at stake isn't just the crop in the ground, it's the sustainability of your family farm.
This partnership really makes me proud to be a Wisconsin farmer.
One Wisconsin, on Wisconsin.
Everyone deserves the opportunity to reach their full potential. Discover how to live life to the fullest with Thinkability Wisconsin, a resource hub that empowers people with disabilities throughout their lives. An opportunity can make all the difference. And it all starts when you say yes. Call or visit the website to get help from a Thinkability Navigator today.
Over 2 years, Brad Schimmel tested only 9 rape kits out of 6,000 that needed testing, while rapists walked free and victims waited for justice. Brad Schimmel is just too extreme.
You earn trust by making a commitment and sticking to it. By telling the heartwarming local stories with the same consistency and dedication as the difficult ones. And serving this community all day, every day. We work hard for this trust and love telling your local stories. Because we, like you, expect more. We are News 8 Now.
With winter here, our job hasn't changed.
Winter weather advisory is still holding on.
The First Warn Weather Team is always ready to keep you safe and ahead of winter's worst.
Temperatures tumble down quickly.
So right now we do have that alert day for tonight and tomorrow for the snow.
See this band of snow passing through the area.
We're talking 25 to 30 below.
Breezy and gusty winds will ensue for tomorrow as well.
And you can always get us no matter where you are.
Keeping you safe. First Warn Weather on News 8 Now. Covering all of the exciting action from your community. Here's News 8 Now Sports with Kate Overton.
We'll get to that football game in just a few minutes, but big news out of Milwaukee today. It's been reported that Bucks superstar Giannis Antetokounmpo will be sidelined for a few weeks, dealing with a calf strain. The hope is that he returns shortly after All-Star break, but unfortunately that means he will be out for the All-Star game. The Bucks came into today 27-23 and currently the 5 seed in the Eastern Conference, but it's a tight race and the Bucks need to find ways to get a win without him. Starting today, as Milwaukee was hosting the 76ers over at the Forum. Good start for the Bucks. Brook Lopez shot is off, but Kyle Kuzma tips it back to Lillard, and he buries the triple for the first points of the game. 76ers hanging tough. Joel Embiid lets it rip from deep. That's good. Philly with a 1-point lead. Let's go to the second quarter. Bucks still down 1, but with the clock winding down, Lillard finds Gary Trent Jr., who beats the buzzer. Milwaukee takes a 2-point lead at the break. And in the second half, the Bucks would start to heat up. Lillard putting on the moves, step back 3, cash. Then a few minutes later, Bobby Portis, he's going to find Lillard in the corner. Another 3, Bucks go up 11, and he wasn't done. Fourth quarter, gets the rebound, goes back up, puts it in for 2 more. Lillard with a huge game, 43 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists, as the Bucks get the win 135-127. No Giannis, no problem. Milwaukee goes again tomorrow night, hosting the Warriors. Yesterday, you saw the Wisconsin women's team rout the third-ranked Gophers 8-2 on the ice, and today was no different. A 6-1 win earlier today in Madison. 6 different skaters finding the net as the Badgers continue their dominant season. 29 wins, 1 loss, and 2 ties now on the year. They've got 2 more games of the regular season, and then the postseason begins. And as I mentioned at the top, the big game officially underway. The Kansas City Chiefs up against the Philadelphia Eagles for Super Bowl 59 down in New Orleans. This one currently 0-0 in the first quarter over on Fox. Kendrick Lamar performing at halftime. I'll have an update from this one later tonight at 10. One of the best nights of the year for many reasons.
Sure.
Good football, a good halftime show, and of course everyone's favorite, the commercials.
Yes, and there's always good food too for the Super Bowl parties. You always, all the good takeout and everything.
I'm gonna have to go find some food. I mean, I'm a little light right now, but maybe we got some wings, pizza, all the Super Bowl
sounds
favorites.
Great. Can't wait for the halftime performance. I think it's gonna be electric. It's gonna be so fun.
Any songs you're hoping for out of that
Oh
one?
my gosh, they have a few different collaborations. They just sung All the Stars for the Black Panther soundtrack. That's a great song, so I'm sure we're going to see that. And then the Grammy Award-winning song Not Like Us that Kendrick just won 5 Grammys for, I'm sure we're going to see that.
He has so many classics. It'll be interesting to see what he pulls out of his bag.
It's going to be so fun. We're not really talking sports right now. We're talking more music, but
it's fun that way. It's the Super Bowl.
Exactly. And honestly, with these two teams, I'm not super thrilled about either of them.
Come on, it's going to be good football.
Fly, Eagles, fly. We have to. All
right, we'll have another check on the forecast when we come back.
Meeting you locally where you are online. Miss a story? See it again or watch us live on YouTube at WKBT News 8 Now.
Purple days have come to Home Sleep Express. Right now, get up to $900 off Purple adjustable mattress sets and pay no interest for 5 years. Plus, get free white glove delivery. Stop the aches and pains on a Purple mattress from Home Sleep Express.
You're young, but your bathroom is old. I get it. I visit my kids, grandkids, my precious great-grandkids. Doesn't fit their lifestyle. Not safe. Old and ugly. You'll be amazed at the transformation you can make in just a few days. New tub and shower with all new fixtures, new toilet, new sink and vanity, new flooring, at an investment much less than you might think. Call the Board Store Home Improvements today for a prompt free estimate on your new bathroom.
For anybody in this region who is facing mobility issues,
I'd recommend Access Elevator because I know Jason.
The thing that sets Jason apart is that commitment, that passion for making life more pleasant. He will help you think about how to make your life easier in ways that you have not thought about.
There's no second guessing. I immediately say, call Access.
Hi, I'm Jason with Access Elevator. Stop in and see us today.
Around here, neighbors come together to make each other better. We're taking the same approach with healthcare. Gunderson Health System and Bellin Health have come together to form Amplify Health, giving you more of what's important in healthcare. More caring, more listening, more to feel good about on your way to feeling better. Overall, just a little more heart. Amplify Health by Gunderson. A little empathy changes everything.
Right now at Home World Rugs, buy one rug at sale price and get another one free. Mix and match from 30 different patterns, sizes, and shapes. And with rug experts in every showroom, you'll find your perfect rug match. BOGO Rugs, going on now at Home World Rugs.
So it's going to be a chilly bus stop in the morning. 8 degrees for that low when you're waking up. Definitely going to want to bundle up. And then on the way home, not warming up too much more, staying below average really for most of the days ahead of us. But we will have some snow on the way to look forward to for those kids. If we don't have enough here yet, especially areas south of I-90, you're going to get a little bit more tomorrow. So maybe it's something.
When that snow hits the ground and it's cold, it's going to be chilly.
It's going to be nice though. Well, thank you for joining us. We'll see you at 10.